Hey guys, good morning. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Good morning. Can y'all hear me? Can everybody hear? Put a 1 if y'all can hear me. Put a 1 if you guys can hear me. Good morning. Good morning. Put a 1 if you can hear me. Put a 1 if you guys can hear me. Okay, all right. So y'all put 1s. All right, good. Because I don't know what the hell happened. I was like, why is my music still playing? Why is my music? Y'all, I see the 1s. Good job. Thank y'all so very much for being here. Happy Thursday to everybody. We are rolling, honey. We're rolling. We are on the road again. Good morning. I see y'all coming in. Good morning. Y'all know I can't say good morning individually because we are driving. We want to be safe out here, girl, okay? I don't want to wreck my nice car saying good morning to everybody individually. So we're going to do a whole good morning for everybody out here, okay? Because y'all know I love y'all, honey. We are almost at the end of the week, honey. One more day, baby. One more day. I cannot. These folks driving crazy. One more day, child. I cannot wait. Let's get through tomorrow. Y'all know we got a holiday coming up next, Monday? Memorial Day, girl. Memorial Day. I'm going to have 2 days off next week. Praise the Lord, girl. 2 days off? Yes, God. I need it, too. 2 days off, and I'm going to be in them streets, too. I'm going to be in the streets, Lord. What the hell? Child, these folk is road raging this morning. My God. Ugh. But good morning, everybody. Let's get into the show, honey. Everything said in the video is alleged, in my opinion, and is used for fair use and entertainment, honey. Fair use and entertainment. Alright. Y'all ready for the weekend? I'm ready, honey. Celebrity news is first, and that is where we will begin. Because that's where we like to start, honey, from the top. We got some great topics. Hopefully you guys got your coffee and your tea and you're getting, or you got where you need to be. I hope you guys are feeling blessed and not stressed this morning. All right, get into it. All right, so Lauryn Hill, guys. Let's talk about Lauryn Hill. I like Lauryn Hill, even though her ass be late everywhere she go. Lauryn Hill, honey, takes the #1 spot, you guys, on Apple Music's 100 Best Albums list, okay? Wow, that's impressive. Child, she beat out a whole lot of people. 100. It was a hot 100's best artist. So she beat out Chris Brown and all these other great artists that's out here. She beat out Beyonce, like, honey. And she ain't had an album out since 1998. That's impressive. That's when you know you are making a mark out here. Lauryn Hill not put out an album since 1998, and she won #1 for the 100 Best Albums list for Apple's Music. That's impressive. I ain't even gonna lie. That Miseducation of Lauryn Hill still slaps. It does. Every song. She did her thing on that. Like, real talk. You play that right now and it's a bop. I promise you. I promise you. But it said that the Miseducation of Lauryn Hill, you guys, won #1 spot on Apple's Music. That's big. That's huge for her. She also announced, too, guys, that she has a new album coming out. Lauryn Hill has announced that she does have a new album coming out soon. She did not give a release date that I know of. I've been looking. If you guys know, you can put it in the chat, but I have not seen where she put the actual date of the release, but she did say that she had a new album that will be released soon. So that's impressive. She hasn't done anything since 98. She's still making a mark from that album then. All right. Y'all know her son, YG Marley, he's actually out doing music as well. Let's move y'all down, child, because I ain't got time for this son. What we'll see. All right, her son YG Marley, he's out. He has a song out that's doing pretty well too. Praises to Jah, something like that. What's the song? I can't even remember the damn words of the song, but I hear it all the time. My son be singing it when it come on the radio. But he's making a mark in music with his music as well. So shout out to them. Like, child, this is great. Talented family. All right, talented family. But yeah, so they're saying that Lauryn Hill spoke out saying that this is my award, but it is a rich, deep narrative and involves so many people and so much time and so much collective love. That is what she said about her album, The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. Okay, her album was released, like I said, in 1998 with songs like, y'all remember X Factor, Doo Wop, That Thing, all of that was on that album. Okay, those songs still hit if you play them on the radio right now. Everything is Everything was actually on there as well. The album earned 10 Grammy nominations, and Lauryn Hill took home 5 Grammys, okay, for that album. Y'all hear that? She was nominated for 10 Grammys and she took home 5. That's impressive. Now, they said that Lauryn Hill, honey, was the first woman to receive that many nominations and awards in one night. Okay? You hear that, Beyonce? And I ain't nothing against Beyonce because I like Beyonce. But Lauryn Hill, baby, Lauryn Hill is that girl. I remember when she got, well, not booed off, but she lost when she went on Showtime at Apollo. They didn't really receive her like that. But yeah, but look at her now. Those be the ones, when they don't make it on these shows, like these audition shows, a lot of times they still get out here and they be winning. Like, look at Jennifer Hudson. Jennifer Hudson didn't win on American Idol, but look at her now. Look at her now. Like, she's winning. She is winning. So, I mean, hey, that's how I be sometimes. So Lauryn Hill, she doing her damn thing. So I want to see what her new album is going to be about. If she's going to be out here child slaying like she did. It's going to be hard to come up. Usually it's hard when an artist have an album that's that great. It's kind of hard to follow that up. So we're going to see. We're going to see. The pressure is on. The pressure is on. I know she's probably writing some hot stuff. And the good thing I like about Lauryn Hill is she's so versatile in her music. She doesn't just sing. She also raps. I like that. I like that. Okay? I love that. I'm trying to do some rapping too, y'all. I'm not like... I ain't like hardcore, but I got a nice little flow. I got some bars. Y'all done heard me do a little bit over here. But I'm trying to incorporate that into some of my stuff because I like rap. So, I don't know. I just feel a certain way when I hear a rap song come on and it's got a nice flow to it. I like it. So, when I hear stuff, I just like be writing stuff and just be practicing stuff. So, I like that about Lauryn, that she's versatile. She don't allow herself to be in a box. That she's just, you know. And then, too, when she performs, she performs great, too. So, she's a great artist. I like her. She's very talented. Shout out to her. Shout out to YG Marley for their efforts in music. All right. Y'all like Lauryn Hill? Any Lauryn Hill fans? Put a 1 if you're a Lauryn Hill fan. Put a 1 if you're a Lauryn Hill fan in the building. Because I like her. I like her. A lot of people think she's weird. Those be the best artists, honey. Look at Doja Cat. Weird. But she's great. She's a little demonic, but she's a great artist, okay? Weird, but great artist. I see the ones, just God. Y'all can't hate on Lauryn Hill. Lauryn Hill is that girl. She is that girl. Get on, be so simple, but you'd rather make it hard. Woo, child! Y'all know that was the one right there. Loving you, honey, is like a battle. And we both of us, me and you, end up with scars. Ooh, child. Was that the one? What's y'all favorite Lauryn Hill song? We about to move on. Girl, that was the one. That was the one. That was the one. You felt that was so deep when she sang that. Tell me who I have to be. Ooh, child. Lord have mercy. Lord, let me move on. That was the one right there. I ain't gonna lie. That's one of my favorite ones from Lauryn Hill. What time is it? Yes, it's still 7-something. Y'all know we don't really do no high notes that early in the morning, but baby, that was the one. Let's move on. Netflix, honey. Netflix. They said that's one of my favorite ones. Yes, God. Oh, Lord. Lauryn, girl, Lauryn. All right, so Netflix, honey. Netflix scores 50 Cent's Diddy documentary after a bidding war. They says that 50 Cent says that he might have to add more episodes if more victims come forward. So 50 Cent, I told you guys a while back that 50 Cent was working on a Diddy documentary. He has now, I guess, completed it because he's selling it to Netflix to get ready to air. But he's saying he may have to add more episodes since more victims continue to come out. That's going to be amazing. I'm going to be watching. Because y'all know 50 don't like Diddy, period. And the reason he don't like Diddy is because Diddy tried him. Diddy, let me take you shopping. Like, he be doing all these other little artists. These other guys. He tried to try 50 Cent like that. Okay, so they have never really liked each other. 50, y'all know 50 ain't really never fooled with Diddy like that. Never really fooled with Diddy like that. All right, so 50 says that the documentary focuses on interviews with accusers and aims to shed light on ongoing controversy with Diddy. Okay, now there is no official release date as of yet because they are still wrapping up things in terms of this documentary. But 50 vows to release it soon. So they're saying just keep your eyes peeled, honey. It's going to be released soon. But I know it's going to be good because he is definitely not a fan of Diddy. And I know he's going to pull up all the dirty, dirty deeds of Diddy and blast his ass. I already know it. It's probably going to be a better documentary than R. Kelly. I can see it. I can see it. I'm going to be watching. So we're going to see what it's giving. It's going to be on Netflix, honey. So for those of you just got Netflix, honey, be watching, girl. Be watching. Keep checking your Netflix and see if it's out there, girl. Because I love a good old documentary. I done told y'all I will watch a good documentary. And this situation with Diddy, 50, he been in the industry for a hot minute. So he knows some stuff about Diddy that we don't know. So I'm sure with him putting this together, if it's going to be anything like any other show that he put together, like Power, BMF, and da-da-da-da, Raising Canaan and all that, baby, I know it's going to be a hit. I already know. Diddy, you should be nervous because we already know, honey, after the documentary hit, after they start pulling your music, that's when you go to jail. I mean, ask R. Kelly. That's how his ass went down. When them damn documentaries came out, what happened next? Clank, clank. Had that damn orange on. You had that orange on. Yes, you did. So we're going to see what it's giving, honey. Because, baby, oh, child. Folk out here driving crazy, Lord. All right, but, said don't forget to hit the like button. Yeah, don't forget to hit that like button, y'all. Don't forget to hit the like button. All right. The documentary is going to be real. Oh, it's going to be very thorough, Les Moore. It's going to be very thorough because y'all know it's 50. Y'all got to think about it. The mind of 50 Cent, he's already petty as hell. He's petty as hell. So everything that he know about Diddy is going to be thrown up in there. He's on a quest to make Diddy look as bad as he can. He wants to see Diddy go down more than anybody. One, because his baby mama was one of Diddy's SEX workers. Okay? So that's already a reason right there for his ass. Diddy, I'm sorry for you, sir. And then they just, like I said, got a Becky that just came out to say that Diddy tried her. And check this out, because I was reading the update on this Becky situation, where this white girl came out and said that Diddy violated her. And then they put her ass in a cab, kind of like they did the 16-year-old. I said, see, these stories are similar. Where this girl, they flew her in. The little 16-year-old, y'all know they flew her in, violated her, they gang R-worded her, and then put her ass back in a cab and then put her on a plane to send her back home. And that happened in the studio. Now, the white girl is saying that Diddy and them invited her to the studio. She came to the studio and says that Diddy followed her to the bathroom and kind of like forced her in the bathroom and made her give him fellatio. Okay, she says that she noticed too that after she had a drink that she kind of was incoherent, meaning they put something in her drink, because y'all know that's what they were saying that that's what Diddy do with his girls. They have special drinks for the girls and special drinks for the guys. So when they see the girls is inebriated and they can't, you know, they be on this shit here, that's when they come in. And Diddy, the woman said that Diddy forced himself on her and they violated her. Well, he violated her. She's saying that she still has the clothes, you guys, that she wore on that night that she was violated by Diddy in a plastic bag at her house. That's Diddy. If there's any DNA on them fucking clothes, it's a wrap for you. This girl says she saved the clothes. She still have the same clothes that she wore when Diddy violated her in a bag in her house. Bitch. I don't know what to say behind that. Nigga, it's a wrap for you. And when somebody tell you they got the clothes that they had when you R-worded them and violated them, they still got the damn clothes, that means she want to take your ass down. And that's exactly what that shit gonna be. But while we talking about Diddy, now somebody in Diddy's camp is said to have leaked some information on Diddy of him wanting to unalive himself, okay? Now I saw a video too with Gene Deal, where Gene Deal said that during the time that he worked with worked with Diddy, that Diddy was going through something where that whole college thing happened, where a bunch of people was unalived because they were overcrowded, and said that Diddy was very scared and he was very depressed behind that, and he vocalized to Gene Deal that he wanted to unalive himself, that he didn't want to be here anymore. And Gene Deal was also saying that he felt in a recent interview that he felt that Diddy was, that Diddy was not going to be able to stand under the pressure of what's going on with all these people coming out and celebrities kind of backing away from him, because that's what he thrives from, that attention and people praising him. So now that people are unfollowing him and not fooling with him anymore, people are starting to speak out and expose him. Gene Deal was saying that he feels that Diddy may unalive himself, that he is very suicidal with the S. Y'all hear that? So if Diddy goes to court and they tell him that he may be facing a certain amount of years in prison, he may be on his Jeffrey Epstein out this bitch. Y'all know what happened to Jeffrey Epstein, honey. He might be another Jeffrey Epstein now. That's what the word on the street is, honey, that Diddy ain't made for it. For him to be as evil as he is, you would think. Because the nigga think he hard as 45 jawbreakers out this bitch. But I'm going to tell you right now, I don't think you set for that penitentiary reserve, because they're going to be ready to swallow your ass up as soon as you come up in there from all the shit that you done to women. Because y'all know that's what they don't like in prison. Prisoners do not like when children be violated and when women be abused. They do not like it in prison. They will tear your ass up in there. Literally. Literally. And I don't want to see nobody off themselves, but there's several people that are saying that Diddy have been contemplating offing himself because the pressure of what's going on right now. When he did that video, he's scared as fuck. Even though he's trying to act calm, and I've seen several videos of other celebrities talking about it, that people that really know Diddy, they said Diddy is scared as fuck, that he knows that it's the end and he don't really have no recourse behind this shit. So he may, y'all, he may off himself because of the pressure of what he knows is going to come behind this. And then this white girl that came out. Y'all know how they feel about white girls. Now, it's different when we get violated as black women. They're not so quick to run to do some shit about it. But now that a Snow Bunny done came out, because y'all remember with the R. Kelly bullshit, women were coming out of the woodworks saying, R. Kelly did this to me, R. Kelly did this to me. It took them forever to lock his ass up. And now that a Snow Bunny came out and she saved the fucking clothes, nigga, it's a wrap. You better believe it. You better believe it. Now, they're saying that Diddy is said to be getting indicted soon on RICO charges any day now. They confiscated, from my understanding, 63 cameras from his properties. We talked about this before. Now, they're saying that Diddy's legal team believe that the feds could be handing out indictments any day now. That's for anybody involved in his trafficking ring, because we know that he's being charged with trafficking as well as RICO. RICO is a whole organization of people that's working, kind of like how R. Kelly was. He had RICO charges where he had an organization of people helping his trafficking ring work. Diddy is being charged for the same thing. We know that R. Kelly is serving 20-something years, okay, in prison. Was 20 or 30-something years. He ain't never getting out no time soon. I mean, hell, he's in his 50s. The nigga gonna die in there. Diddy is looking like you're gonna be right behind him, and right behind him will be Jay-Z. Jay-Z, yeah. There's a lot of connections, and I'm gonna do a live on it too, because I've been doing some reading up and I've been looking at some videos. Jay-Z may be next. They bringing them down left and right. And with everyone that they expose, the one that they expose is exposing the next. When they arrested R. Kelly was saying, hey, why y'all just getting me? There was other motherfuckers in the studio too with young girls. He was calling names of celebrities. Jay-Z's name was thrown in there. Now, we know Jay-Z allegedly was said to have messed with Foxy Brown, who was said to be 15, 16 years old during the time that she was doing music with him. Which is amazing, because, baby, if at 15, 16, she's spitting like that at 15, 16 years old on the mic. Baby, listen. Talent, okay? Like, where you been where you know about all this stuff you talking about, sis? Like, she was talking about, like, grown stuff at 15 and 16 years old. Looking at her, you wouldn't think that she was that young. But during the time that Foxy Brown came out, they're saying she was 15, 16 years old, and that she was, you know, doing some stuff back. Well, he was doing some stuff with her because she was a child. They said that Jay-Z, he hit that when she was 15, 16 years old. And Beyonce was young when she got with him, too. So he do like him young, too. So his ass, he going to be next. Now, they're saying the federal agents are said to be putting together a grand jury, which is said to be ready to indict Diddy. They're ready to take him down. The higher ups, the powers that be, have taken their hands off Diddy because he's a liability. They're saying, hey, we ain't fucking with you, Diddy, because you're gonna mess around and bring us down. We doing some shit that we don't want to be exposed. So by us having attachments to you, we're gonna have to let them go and take you down so that we can go ahead and finish doing what we were doing up over here. Diddy is a liability to the higher ups and the powers that be in Hollywood, like Clive Davis and the people that hang with Clive Davis. Them people, they ain't fucking with Diddy. You ain't heard Clive say nothing. Clive ain't did not one video to come to Diddy's defense, not one. And they're saying that Clive is the one that groomed Diddy. They're saying that Clive is the one that groomed Diddy and got him to be the way that he is right fucking now. All right. Now they said that Diddy's team is worried most about the possible RICO case, which could also tie all of them into it and all of their activities that was connected to them and Diddy. So not only will Diddy be coming down, but they're going to probably have to do plea deals if they are connected to this. They're going to have to snitch, probably to stay out of jail. They're going to probably have to snitch in order to stay out of jail, okay? Y'all know how that works. They really want Diddy, but if you could talk and tell me some real shit about him, y'all know how the feds work. And you can get some immunity, but you got to tell me some real shit. Yeah, don't be just telling me he slapped a bitch. It's got to be something worse than that, because we already know that. We saw that shit in the video. Like, what else you got? That's how the feds going to be on it. You can't tell us no small shit. It's got to be something huge in order to get that good old immunity, all right? So, with this video coming out of him putting hands on Cassie, that only connects the dots to the RICOing charges and the trafficking charges and the violent behaviors that is said to have been attached to Diddy. And he knows that. He's fucking scared, all right? Now, they're saying that Diddy could be facing up to 20 years if convicted. 20 years to life, rather, if convicted. All right. Sources say that Diddy has told those close to him to prepare for the worst, as RICO charges are set to be handed out soon, according to his lawyers. Okay. Now, of course, like I said, the leaked video from the feds, they're saying that the feds may have leaked this video, okay, and gave it to someone at CNN. They're saying, from what I'm hearing too, that there were 2 copies of this video, and the person that was working the security room at the hotel where the video took place, you guys, they're saying that Cassie also had a copy of that as well, that Diddy paid $50,000 for that copy of the video, but Cassie also got a copy as well, unbeknownst to Diddy. That's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm hearing, okay? So that video is very damaging to him. Very, very damaging, okay? So Diddy is spending millions on expanding his legal team, from what they're saying. And they're saying that his case is said to be going to be bigger than the O.J. Simpson case, okay? I hope it's televised. Shit, I would definitely watch that. That's going to be a good case to watch if they put that on court TV, baby. I'm going to be watching that shit if they do it. But they're saying Diddy's case is set to be bigger than the O.J. Simpson case, y'all. Did y'all hear that? Ooh, child. All right. Well, let's get, while we're talking about Diddy, let's go ahead. So there's more bad news for Diddy. I know we're getting off Diddy. I know y'all tired of hearing about Diddy, but we got to get all the Diddy news out there. Now, that says that Deputy Federal Liberal Leader Susan Levy calls for a boycott of Diddy's music following his 2016 assault video with Cassie. Now, they're saying that Australian companies, including radio stations, are taking their channels and stations as taking Diddy's music off of their radio stations and channels there as well. All right, that's how R. Kelly went down. I told y'all, when they start removing that music and they put them damn documentaries out there, that's what it's gonna be. So they're removing all the way over in Australia. They're feeling the heat over there too. They are canceling Diddy as well. Diddy's being canceled in the US, and all the way over in Australia, they are also canceling his ass. All right, charges are piling up for Diddy. Same tactics that they're used for R. Kelly, they're using it for Diddy. All right, so like I said, Diddy, they said he ain't strong mentally, honey. They ain't strong mentally, honey. Once that money get low, because that's how he's been able to thrive off of being rich. That's how he become powerful. That bank account, people liking him able to control people, being, you know, people respecting him, being this big dude, because he's always been cocky. So once that's all taken away, what does he have left? He's not gonna be able to stand under that type of pressure. It's gonna get to him. It's already getting to him. If you see Diddy looks worried. The most recent pictures they showed of Diddy looked like his ass ain't slept in days. This shit is really bothering him. And the fact that people have actually seen him for who he really is this violent guy that they saw in this fucking video. Diddy ain't slept in days. He looks very tired. He looks worried. He looks strung out. He looks bad for him to have said, oh, I've been in rehab. Nah, nigga, you look like you been in hell. Diddy look like he been in hell. That's what he looked. But let's continue, y'all. Let's continue. Ooh, child. All right. So one of y'all favorite people, honey, Uncle Wanda, decided to take her ass on live yesterday. I couldn't take all of her live. I watched a portion of it. Just enough for me to get what I needed, okay? Just enough, because she did say she was going live. And y'all know when Wanda go live, child, it's a circus. And with a whole lot of clowns, okay? I did not watch the entire live because I can't take Wanda like that. Wanda irks the fuck out of me. She does. And I think she knows that. But let's get into it. I'm just going to touch on 2 points that I found out to be just very, very egregious from her ass. But she is egregious anyway. All right, so why was Wanda, guys, on her live trashing Kiki again? Now, this is supposed to be your niece. You said you ain't got nothing against Kiki. You love Kiki. But every other day, you talking shit about Kiki and telling her personal business within you guys' family. I cannot trust a person like that. Like, don't do a live say that you love me and I'm your family and you my aunt and you ain't got nothing against me. But then in the next breath, you doing another live trashing me, talking about my mama, talking about my mama was a hoe and all this other stuff like that. Lady, what is going on with you, Wanda? This is your family. Just like you don't like people talking about Tisha. Why are you coming for Kiki like that? Yes, Kiki does have her problems. And I ain't over here capping for Kiki like that, but I'm just saying it's kind of fucked up for you to be her aunt. And for you to go live and talk to people who don't really know Kiki like that. To put out this girl business like that and talk shit about her and talk shit about her mother and tell personal family secrets. Y'all didn't want Kiki on the show because y'all were afraid that she was going to tell family secrets on your daughter and Marceau. And now you don't hop your ass on live to talk shit about her? How does that make you look? Like you can't even come up to me at the fucking family reunion trying to hug me and act like we all on the kumbaya after that bullshit. Because this is like the third time that Wanda's done that to Kiki. And that shit is just horrible. I can't trust a person like that. I mean, damn. Wanda is like that family member that you just don't fuck with ever and you don't trust. And I just got to say that. You guys always that one in the family that you just don't fool with. You don't trust them. You just can't trust it. This shit was horrible. Horrible. That shit was horrible. I don't even want to repeat half the shit she said. But then she went on in the video and was asking people, check this shit out. She was asking people if they want to see Ariane on Love and Marriage Huntsville. Now I said that's weird. Because not too long ago, Ariane was just on a live dragging Wanda and saying that Wanda will never ever be on Love and Marriage Huntsville again. And we already know that Martell done told her some shit. And I told y'all in one of my lives, what, day before yesterday, if not yesterday, that Martell was, that Mel was asking that Martell be removed from Love and Marriage Huntsville because he's telling Ariane scenes from the show before they air. The same shit that they jumped down Kiki's throat for. They doing the same, they not doing it to Martell. So Martell gets to talk about scenes from the show with Ariane, and then she run her mouth the way she do. Telling stuff that's going on the show because I'm backing it. So it's weird. It's weird. So why is she asking, do people want to see Ariane on this damn show when Melody's already made it clear that if Carlos and On have Ariane on Love and Marriage Huntsville on the same show that she got to eat from, that she put together, that she is executive producer of, that she is walking away from the show? Could it be? And I'm just thinking subliminally, I'm just thinking hypothetically. Could it be that the reason Mel ain't promote the show, the reason that Mel is has announced that she has this office in LA, that she's promoting some new stuff with Nubian, could she be on her way out? And that is their only way that they're going to bring Ariane in to test the waters to see if that's going to maybe help with the ratings of the show, since the show is tanking. The show is tanking. I'm surprised at Carlos, if he's behind this. I don't know. But it's weird that Wanda would ask that question. Who would want to see Ariane on this show when you already know that Ariane hates your guts now since you came for her and called her all kind of bitches and called her all kind of hoes and telling her you slept with a married man, which she knows that it's the truth. But the fact that it came from you and you used to like Ariane and was talking about you want to go have lunch with her and sit down and talk to her, when you already know what Ariane is about and what she represents. You already said, Wanda, that Ariane is for the streets and that she's this hood ratchet individual. Like, you talk shit about her. But now you on your live capping for Ariane and asking who want to see her on the show? What is going on that we don't know about is what my question is. Did she have a conversation with somebody that we don't know about? Is there some shit going on behind the scenes that we don't know about? Because Ariane been trying to get on this damn show since day fucking one. And Melody and the powers that be have made it very clear, no, no, no. You're not about to bring no side chick who broke up my damn marriage and had a whole baby by my husband and then talk all kind of shit about me and my children on social media. And to anybody that will listen on my platform where I am the star of this show that I pitched to the network. Carlos is seeming like he's at an all-time low and he is in desperation of trying to get this show back on track, but it ain't gonna happen because people are tired of the narrative that Carlos continues to throw out there with his damn show, and the fact that it's become ratchet, and the fact that so many lies have been uncovered on this damn show, and now just for Ariane's name to be mentioned in the same sentence with Love and Marriage Huntsville, that shit is beyond uncouth. If you really want them ratings to go on lower, bring Ariane on the show and watch that shit tank even more. They probably gonna throw the whole damn show off the damn thing. What does she have to talk about? She has no lucrative businesses. That dumbass boutique ain't doing shit. What would be her purpose? And I know Martell said, oh, y'all, you know, film my real life or don't film me at all. That's not really your real life, Martell, because quiet is kept. You are seen with several women. Ariane is just your go-to girl when you need somebody to take up for you and lie for you and help you put your little schemes and plots together, just like she was involved in the Revenge P plot. She was going to help you put together and devise this plan against your ex-wife. You've been using Ariane ever since Melody decided not to come back to you in order to get your rocks off because you can't do shit by yourself. And Ariane is always happy to come up and do things that you want her to do that she know is illegal. As she said, that you and Ariane have done some very illegal stuff that y'all could have went to jail for. So what would be her purpose of being on this show? Granted, we know all the cast members have been to jail with the exception of Melody. All them hoes got mugshots. We already know that. We already know that. But what would be her purpose of coming on this damn show is my question. Just like Martell brings nothing to the show, neither does Ariane. Neither does Ariane. I don't know where the freak that came from. When I heard that shit, I said, oh, you gotta be fucking lying to me. You got to be bullshitting. You got to be bullshitting. What are they cooking up, y'all? Something is going on. Something in the damn buttermilk ain't clean. Something is going on behind the scenes, and I hope the hell that ain't what Carlos is planning to do. Now, while we're talking about Carlos, let's get into Carlos and Heavenly. Because they went live. All right? They had a little situation up over there on their little bullshit. That little messy Mondays bullshit that they be doing. Now, Heavenly put Carlos King on blast about multiple Love and Marriage Huntsville stars having a jail rap sheet, which we know that to be facts. Heavenly says to Carlos, she says that I've been trying to do the right thing and say the right thing. She says, because I know that you probably don't want to talk about it. She says, but Destiny got arrested. What is going on with that? Because y'all know Carlos don't want to talk about nothing negative with his show. He will call out Bravo. He will talk about anybody on Bravo and everything that's going on everybody else's show. But when you corner him up and ask him what's going on his own show with people being arrested, people lying about their wealth, people, you know, anything going on with Martell, he don't want to talk about none of that shit. He will start that stupid ass laugh. He would do that stupid ass laugh to kind of, you know, try to get away from talking about what you're asking him. And he does it all the time. But Heavenly, leave it to Heavenly. She gonna ask that shit. I don't like Heavenly, but Heavenly will ask Carlos all the questions that we want to know. And he's gonna always try to avoid that shit. Always. Alright? So when she asked Carlos that, of course, he does his fake laugh to deflect. Because he didn't want to answer what was going on with Destiny in his damn arrest the second time around. All right, Heavenly says to Carlos, she says that you ain't want to talk about it. She says, I'm waiting for you to bring it up, She said, but we halfway through our show and you ain't even mentioned it. And that's like something that just happened. That's like a hot topic. Why you ain't talking about it? So he like to sit on his stuff. Carlos like to sit on his shit that's going on with his shows, but then he don't have a problem bringing up stuff going on Andy's shows and stuff up over there. Real Housewives of Atlanta and all these other shows. He ain't talking about this shit. We ain't heard nothing about Marie's house on Married to Medicine being piled up. He ain't mentioned none of that shit. I had to talk about it on my channel. But he is over there talking about Married to Medicine stuff. He's talking about Real Housewives of Atlanta stuff. He's talking about love and hip hop. He talking about all that shit, but he ain't said nothing about Love and Marriage Huntsville. Hell, he don't even promote Love and Marriage Huntsville, and that's your show. He ain't bring that shit up. Carlos don't talk all about Love and Marriage Huntsville cast drama. He don't talk about the Scotts going to court with the Zen Garden bullshit. He don't talk about Martell's Revenge P and Martell being in and out of jail and being on probation. He don't talk about Stormy being in and out of court. He don't talk about Destiny being arrested twice. He don't talk about Maurice being sued by the bloggers. He don't talk about Maurice having those Credit One parties and him allegedly having some infidelities as well with Kimmy. He don't talk about it. Carlos steers away from Love and Marriage Huntsville drama, like I said, but he be so free to call out everyone else on their bullshit and be tight-lipped about his. Why is that? It's crazy. On the podcast, and I said it before, when he had Melody on the show and Melody was checking him and calling him out for not being there for her, and she felt like he was not there for her as he should have been, and since you're supposed to be my friend, his deflection was breaking some of that sad stuff up because Melody was sitting there crying. What did Carlos do? Let's bring out Sonny and Moses. Sonny and Moses are here. I hear that she's been messing with Destiny's man. He didn't want to talk about that. Melody was being totally transparent about how she felt about how this nigga been treating her and how he continues to allow Martell to wreak havoc and keep coming for her, and he does nothing when she's expressed to him time and time again. But what did Carlos do? Let's bring out Sonny and Moses. That's his way of getting away from taking accountability for what he's been asked. He didn't want to talk about that shit at all. Now he want to talk about Sonny and Moses and the shit they doing to Destiny. The deflection. They was ready to, the millimeters, y'all can hear them in there booing and everything. They were on his ass at the podcast. He ain't like that shit. Carlos don't like that. He don't like that. Now they said that during the time that Heavenly was asking him, they said that he walked away from the cameras, okay, after Heavenly kept pressing him on speaking on the Love and Marriage Huntsville drama. Okay, he was embarrassed when Heavenly called him out and said, I hear that you over there paying your people $2,500. What's up with that? He did that stupid laugh again. We're not going to talk about that. We're not going to talk about that. Y'all remember when Winter from Love and Marriage DC put that shit out there? Carlos, we don't want to talk about that. We're not going to talk about that. What else is going on? That's Carlos. I said, child, bye. Heavenly continued, you guys, asking Carlos what is going on because half of your cast been arrested. Heavenly goes on to say, now y'all shoplifting and she said, y'all shoplifting this shit and y'all got fraudulent stuff going on. She said, cause I ain't seen no dockets or nothing. She said, so I'm gonna say allegedly. She says, but it seemed like your cast, all them down there getting arrested. What is going on with your cast down there, Carlos? He didn't want to talk about it, y'all. Carlos was so damn tight-lipped. I said, Lord. In my Miss Millie voice, honey, off Friday after next, what the hell done happened to the mail, Carlos? What done happened to the mail, Carlos? So then Carlos finally says that people are now calling the show Love and Huntsville after lockup. And he doesn't understand why. So he's offended by fans or non-fans of the show. Okay, probably damn millimeters. Y'all know y'all are hell in the comments. Carlos says he feel a way about people calling his show Love and Huntsville after lockup, okay? And he says he doesn't understand why. That bothers him that people are calling his show that, okay? I said, why does that bother you when it's the fucking truth? Everybody getting locked up. That's Martell's storyline, him being locked up. Hell, Destiny just got out of jail. So why would that bother you that they calling it Love and Huntsville lockup? Because that's exactly what's happening. Is that crazy, y'all? Carlos said he felt offended by the people calling his show Love and Love in Huntsville after lockup. That shit is so funny. That's the truth, though. I mean, let's go down the list of what his cast have done. Because I did my due diligence. All right, so let's talk about Martell. Martell robbed ATMs, put out revenge P on mail, bankruptcy fraud that we already talked about, and abuses his kids, and was on Crime Stoppers, okay? This is your cast, Carlos, if you're watching. Let me give you a little rundown of your cast. Destiny, all right, charged with fraud and forgery. Locked up twice and was also on Crime Stoppers. And she was a squatter. Let's throw that in there. Okay, let's throw that in there. All right, Stormy. Stormy's been sued multiple times for not paying people, paying loans, and not giving their customers their product and keeping their money. These are factuals. Go ask Queen Sheba because she ordered some shit from Stormy and they never got it. Shout out to Queen Sheba because she said it on her channel. She tried to support a black woman, support black business, and Stormy kept her money and did not send her shit. Shout out to Queen Sheba. Stormy, you a criminal too, girl. Stormy, you done been to jail too for fighting as well because you said the shit on the show. She jumped on somebody about an ex-boyfriend and her ass went to jail. Y'all remember, she mentioned it on the show, so there ain't no lie, Stormy. Don't be trying to come for me because you said the shit on Love and Marriage Huntsville. 2 seasons back, to be exact. All right? Kiki, shoplifting. Okay? An alleged addict was seen also on Crime Stoppers. Okay? Yes. Let's continue. Marceau, you got a mugshot out there. You're also sued for fraud and misrepresentation. All right? Yes, you were. That's another criminal. Tisha was also arrested for stealing and fighting in Savannah, where she bust out somebody's windows over Marceau. All right? She's also charged with abatement charges, among other things, because the whole Zen Garden, that also includes her because she is a majority owner of their businesses. So you're also sued, ma'am, for fraud and misrepresentation. Tisha. We ain't lying about it. Maurice, currently being sued by the bloggers. Okay, if you go over there and look at his reviews for his credit one, it's saying that people are paying money to have their credit fixed and nothing's being done. So it sounds like allegedly some embezzlement may be going on. How are you keeping people's money and not giving them the service that they're paying for when their money is being deducted from their accounts every month? So they're looking at their credit score. It was low like yours was, Maurice, 173, and they go and check their shit a month or two later and it's still at 173. Houseway, when they're paying for you to do a job. That sounds like another fraud and misrepresentation to me. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I'm just saying. We just speaking factuals. And allegedly. Shit. Kimmy and Nell, y'all are Love and Marriage Huntsville side chicks, all right? Y'all dated husbands and you knew they were husbands to somebody else. But y'all didn't give no fucks this many. That's 0. And you still stayed with them only to find out that they were fuck niggas in the end. That could be a crime, a passion, if you will. Nell, you said you didn't know Chris was married, but you still pursued him when you found out that he was married. Okay? Only to marry him and he turned around and cheat on you, and for 18 months he had to walk away and be with a younger girl while you sat on it for 18 months with a dry walk, waiting on your husband to come home, the one that you stole, while he decided he wanted to be with an alleged 18-year-old over you, who was a grown-ass woman with businesses, okay? He didn't give a fuck about that. You lose them how you get them. So for 18 months, your husband put you on ice when you couldn't be respectful and step back and allow him to finish the situation he was already in with his ex-wife. So now you had to fuck around and find out, and now you mad because you being called a side chick. Kimmy, same shit. You knew Maurice was married. You was stalking Kiowa because your ass was going to some of her SCX toy parties. I'm going to put your shit out there. You knew that she was married to Maurice, and you knew that they were trying to reconcile their marriage, but you wouldn't stay out them fucking DMs talking to Maurice, and you wouldn't let them fix their marriage because you just had to have him, only to now marry him and find out that he's a fuckboy, and he had to be on your house, and he won't take you on no fucking vacations, and he telling the world that you bald-headed, and it don't matter if you have a Jeep without a top because your hair ain't gonna blow because you ain't got no fucking hair, and that you gotta roll over and take it. The motherfucker embarrasses you on national television, and now that you just had to have him, He ain't got no cases, but he run around telling everybody he a lawyer. And you possibly gonna have to put your house up to fight this new case that he got with the bloggers. Fuck around and find out, because that's what you did. Let's move on, though. Am I telling the truth or am I telling the truth? This is your cast, Carlos. This is your cast that you put together. Melody Cherie, the only one that ain't been to jail that we know of. Melody Cherie is the only one we know ain't in no bullshit. She on her bag. The only one. But they got so much shit to say about her. But she ain't in no bullshit. This woman worrying about her bag, feeding her children, getting her businesses off the ground, because she know this show ain't going to be around forever. And that's what I like about Melody. She's young, but she's smart. Because she thinks ahead. I like people like that, because I think ahead. She thinks ahead. She don't think in the moment. See, the Scotch, y'all think about the moment. We rich right now. We rich right now. Nigga, you broke. I came here today, like they say in church. I came here today to let you know, okay, that your ass is broke. Stop fucking sitting on TV talking about y'all millionaires. Where? Just because you go down there to them people's bank and manipulate paperwork and get a fucking loan in the millions don't fucking make you a millionaire. You are in debt. Anytime you take out a loan, that puts you in debt. Let me just let you know that. That shit might be sitting in your account, bitch, but it's a debt. You got to pay it back. It's a debt. Stop sitting on people's panels telling people you're a fucking millionaire when you continue to take out loans which put you in debt. And it's back to back to back to back to back debt. You never gonna get out of debt. Never gonna get out of debt. And in between your debt, you being sued because you don't pay people. Make that shit make some sense. Y'all ain't gonna play with me today. You play with me today. You will not. We're gonna speak factuals over here. And I don't give any fucks who get mad. I don't care. In my Wanda voice, you got the destiny to say. We know it's audacity. But Wanda said, you got the destiny to say. I said, what the hell? You got the audacity to say that you a millionaire? Girl, where? Show me some receipts. I like receipts. People talk to me, I like receipts. You can tell me stuff all fucking day. If I don't see no receipt, GTOF. Let's get the fuck out of here, okay? For those of you that don't know. GTOFH. That's what that means. Okay? Please, yes. All right. Let's part, girl. We can part. We can part. Give me a second. Give me a second. Move this shit out the way so I can see my camera. Ooh, we're going to finish this up. All right. I'm going to save this other topic. Y'all know when I get to talk, child. When I get to talk. All right. So I want to talk about this last topic. And then we're going to get on out of here. Because I'm looking at good time. All right. So Nell Fletcher and Chris Fletcher sit down and did an interview, you guys. Sat down and did an interview. All right. I kind of took some notes when I heard about it. All right. Now, they're saying that the issue with Mel and Martell are Mel and Martell. So she's trying to blame the both of them for the bullshit that's going on in Mel and Martell's marriage. Now, I know it takes two. Okay. I know that it takes two. But my thing is with Nell, the flip-flopping, it's the flip-flopping for me. And it's the fact that Nell continues to like to divert the attention from Martell and his bullshit when we all know that Martell is the problem. And try to throw it on Mel to make it look like Mel is just this person that's, I guess, pushing Martell into doing the bullshit that he does. And I totally disagree with that, okay? Martell is a grown-ass man. He's a child. He's a man-child. Martell is a man-child who doesn't understand that when things are over, then it's over. You cannot have your cake and eat it too, Martell. He does not understand that. So Nell says that both of them are draining. She said that Mel and Martell are draining and that she gets mad at both Mel and Martell because Mel is hard-headed. Wouldn't that be Martell? She says that Melody is hard-headed. So I don't know if she's giving Melody some type of unsolicited advice that maybe Melody is not following. Because y'all know Melody going to do what the fuck she wants to do. You can tell her all day. But when it comes to Martell, she's going to handle it how she wants to handle it. Okay? And that's just it. So Nell says that Mel is hard-headed. Okay? But I would think that would be Martell. All right? Well, she said Mel and Martell is hard-headed. Okay, let me fix that. She says that Melody and Martell are both hard-headed. Because y'all know she was talking about her and Chris Fletcher was mentoring and counseling them. But I guess they wasn't taking their advice. More so Martell, okay? So Nell goes on to say that she didn't like the fact that Mel had Martell arrested. She's still on that, even after she done told you why. She says, but she didn't know all the details of the arrest until Mel actually explained it. But it doesn't matter. You know how Martell is if you've been counseling him all this time. So why are you still sitting in interviews saying that you still don't feel that this woman should have had him arrested? I keep saying Nell is not Mel's friend. Nell is not on Mel's side, okay? So Nell says that Martell, Nell says that Martell, has done some things that he can't come back from, which I agree. That baby, you already knew Mel was not taking his ass back when that baby came out. You already knew that. When Ariana had that baby, that was a wrap. Mel was not about to take care of Martell and no fucking baby. So we knew that was a wrap. All right. The revenge P, we already knew that was a wrap too. So he can't come back from that because now she don't trust him. Once the trust is gone, if there was any reconciliation, it ain't gonna be none now because of that. I mean, I got to be able to trust you to reconcile with you. And I don't think Melody was to the point to where she could do that, you know. So they says that, of course, Chris then spoke up on the interview on the Revenge P with Martell. Chris says that we're talking about Martell here because they asked him, what do you think about the Revenge P, Chris? So Chris says, well, we're talking about Martell here, and Martell is the type of person who reacts and not thinks. And I said, that's true. All right, he says, but I hope that he didn't think, he said, I hope that he didn't think about putting out this revenge P. I hope that he just reacted. It doesn't matter. I hope he wasn't thinking about it. And I hope he just, honestly, I wish that he wouldn't have put the shit out, period. Because that really showed a different side to him. And everybody's dragging him, okay? We already talked about Corey Holcomb, the comedian who spoke up and called Martell all kinds of names and drug the fuck out of him for that whole revenge P, okay? He said, Chris goes on to say that I don't like it. He says that Melody putting the warrant out, I didn't like that either. He said, now I don't feel like she should have took it that far as to take a warrant out on Martell, but she did what she needed to do. There he go. There he go. People need to understand if the shoe was on the other foot and that shit happened to you, how would you deal with it and or handle it? Or you just gonna say, don't put out another video of me, Martell. No, you have to take necessary precautions with people like Martell who feel like they can do things and get away with it and there's no repercussions behind it, okay? So he said that something has to click with Martell so that he can sit down and stop the mess that he continues to do. That is what Chris said in the interview, all right? So Chris says that nothing has changed with his daughter Lexi. He goes on to say that. He says it's going to take some time because they still aren't on speaking terms. And y'all know she did that interview with Giving You the Real Tea with Terrence over there. And she told all the business. Even her mama came up there and talked. So Nell and Chris are saying that they still not in a good space with Lexi, that Lexi still ain't speaking to them. She don't fool with them, period. Okay, so Lexi has cut them off and she's still mad at them after that whole interview. And they've been reaching out to her probably so that she won't do another interview and tell some more shit. Because Nell, you won't talk about you trying to reconcile with no damn Lexi. Y'all didn't give a fuck about Lexi. Chris, you cussed Lexi out in your damn driveway, okay? So, and I'm not saying he don't love his daughter, but that's the way she felt like she needed to handle the situation. She told y'all shit, and now y'all trying to reach out to Lexi because y'all don't want Lexi telling y'all shit. That's what it is. That's what it really is. You don't want Lexi doing no more interviews telling y'all business. So now y'all trying to fix things with Lexi so she'll be quiet. So Nell and Chris, they seem to think that that most of the problem is Mel and they said it is Mel and Martell. I didn't like that. And the fact that she says that they're draining. Well, if you don't want to mentor them and you don't want to counsel them, then just say that, Nell. Because you're the one that said that you sat up 2, 3 o'clock in the morning counseling Mel and Martell trying to help them keep their marriage together. But at the end of the day, you didn't have to do that. If you felt like you didn't want to do it and it was so draining to you, you could have told Mel, look, this is draining me. Maybe y'all should just seek counseling or something from somewhere else because it's too much for me. Okay? A real friend gonna be there regardless. So for you to say that in interviews, I don't feel like she's really there. I don't really feel like Nell is a true friend to Melody. I feel like she likes to sit and hear her business so that she can sit up and talk to other people about it because that helps her. Nell just comes off as just this bitter, jealous. I feel like there's some jealousy there with Nell when it comes to Mel because she sees Mel as the star of this show and I think she wants more attention. Okay, and that's really, that's what I see from all the women on the show. I think they're all jealous of Melody, and I think they want more attention. I think Nell is not a true friend to Melody. I've been saying it, but whatever y'all think, this is a Nell is male. She is very male identified. She is very male identified. She is, and whatever she gets, whatever happened between her and Chris, that's what happened between them. If they was able to save their marriage and stayed together for 30 years, it's still stained from the fact that your husband did not see you as being his respected wife, to where he had to go out and do what he did and do it with a younger girl. That means that it was something that he was seeking that you, I don't know. I don't even want to go there, because it's never okay to cheat. I'm not even going to sit here and make an excuse as to why he cheated. It was wrong. It don't even matter what the reason was. But the fact that he didn't respect you enough and y'all had to be apart for 18 months, and you sat and waited for him that long and allowed him to still be out there while he was Chris was living with somebody else, y'all, during the time that he and Nell were separated. And Nell, you took him back. That in itself is draining. While you saying that Melody and Martell's situation was draining, that in itself was draining, for you to sit there day after day knowing that your husband, honey, was in the house staying with a whole nother woman that was younger than you, that was throwing his damn back out, doing some shit that you could not even do, probably. And you still sat your ass over there with that Miss Piggy wig on, waiting day after day for 18 months on him to come back home. And when he came back home, all of a sudden, y'all just so good now. And y'all got this perfect marriage now. I don't know. But that's it, and that's all, child, for our show. We will have our pop in. Okay, today. Yes, we will, honey. And we'll be over there acting a fool per usual. Thank you so much, Tyra, for being here. Prayers again to you, ma'am, and your sister. Thank you so much, Linda Gamble, for modding. Thank you so much, Belle Wilson. Thank you so much to any of the content creators that may have joined this live. All 687 of you guys. Thank y'all for being here. My caramelians, y'all know I love y'all immensely. All right. Enjoy your day. Happy Thursday to everybody. And until next time, goodbye. Oh, please don't forget to like the video before I go. Don't forget to like the video. If you enjoyed the video, if you enjoyed our show today, please like the video. Even if you didn't, please like the video, okay? Because you're here. You're here for a reason. And if you have not subscribed to this channel, go ahead and do that as well. And hit that notification bell so you will be privy to more information and or... They said, all right, Timberland. Yes, honey. Yeah, we talked about them Timberlands, okay? Yes, baby. Them Timberlands. We talked about when your man, honey, take his wife beater and pull it up over his head and keep the wife beater on his shoulders and keep them Timberlands on. We talked about that, okay? Yesterday. Y'all couldn't get off that topic, I noticed yesterday too, okay? So y'all feel me? Y'all know we were here, honey. If your man wear them Timberlands, that's that good grip. That means he about to be balls deep. But anyway, love y'all. Let's get out of here. Y'all enjoy your day.